We're going to go over three major parts of a physical distancing session. Okay, we're replacing the social distancing with physical distancing session. Three major parts are: one, the entrance to the field by the players; two, the actual session itself; and three, the players leaving the field. This setup allows for 12 players on the field. Each player has their own workstation along with an equipment cone. It's very important that the players understand these equipment cones. That's where they're going to leave their water bottle and any kind of bag that they bring with them. Like anything else, this has to be practiced, especially for the younger age groups. But week after week, this will get a little bit easier and they'll realize where their equipment cone is and how they enter the field. In the Phase 3 return to play guidelines, which we are currently in, players are asked to remain in the car and not move to the field until they are signaled by a coach. It's up to the club or the coach to have some kind of signal, whether it's a flag that they hold up or maybe the coach starts to juggle, whatever it is, the signal for these players that are in turn to practice when they're supposed to leave the car and get to the field. As they enter the field, as you'll see here, they are slowly directed by the coach to their equipment cones, filling the field in from back to front. The coach can control this. You can use maybe a assistant coach as well to direct. But again, as this is done over the weeks, it'll get easier and players will know exactly where they need to go. Once they put their water down at their equipment cone, they'll be instructed to get to their starting cone by the coach, ready for practice. The coach is able to move up and down the field here at the center, instructing his players and giving them different tips and ideas. It's important for the players to remain in their training areas throughout the session. Once the session is concluded, the coach will release the players in a systematic, organized way. They'll return to their equipment cones, gather their equipment, and wait for the coach to let them go. When possible, it's important to have a good entrance and exit area that is consistent with the training sessions. The coach will be the last to leave the field once all the players have gathered their equipment and left the field.